Hey Green, what's going on, man?
Not much. How are you doing?
I'm pretty good, just working on the next key of awesome. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about all of your accomplishments, all the things you're involved in, which is a lot of
Oh,
stuff.
well, thank you.
First of all, Vlog Brothers, how did you guys get started?
Well, in late 1996, oh my God, John was really into online video, and he was sort of like obsessed with Lonely Girl, and
Who
he was
wasn't?
obsessed with Zay Frank,
Mm-hmm.
and he wanted to do it too, because that's what happens when you get obsessed with stuff. So we like literally got cameras for Christmas from our dad,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how it started. We started on January 1st. And that video is the first video I had ever edited.
I want to talk to you a little bit about Project for Awesome. Talk a little bit about what that's all about for people who may or may not know.
It was the end of 2007, so we'd had a year of doing video blogs and our audience had grown a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And we knew that we had
Right.
this sort of like growing power with our audience and we wanted to sort of harness it for good. And it was that time of year, you start feeling like we should all be working together to do good things because that's what wintertime is about apparently. And and we just and I think that it was my idea originally, and we sort of like looped in a bunch of people that you would call YouTube celebrities, I guess now.
Mm-hmm.
Bunch of YouTube people that were our friends, and we were like, okay, let's do this. Here's the idea. Everybody is going to we're going to all make videos about charity. We're going to encourage our viewers to make videos about charities. And by the end of it, there will be a huge number of like high quality videos promoting charity. And we'll feature them and sort of promote them using all of our dirty little underhanded YouTube hacks. And it worked really well. And now this is in the fourth year, and it's sort of evolved pretty far beyond that.
The reason why I initially started Key of Awesome is because I can be kind of lazy, and songwriting was one of the things that I did, and I realized I wasn't doing enough songwriting because I have to like kind of force myself to do it. So once I said, all right, I'm going to start a music show, then I kind of had to. Like, do
Yeah.
you kind of work that way too, or you have to get yourself into a jam to do it?
For the second half of 2007, I wrote a song every 2 weeks, kind of based on Jonathan Colton's project, except way worse.
Right.
And I got a ton of great content out of that. And some of those songs I wrote, the night before
Yeah.
in a panic, where it's just like, oh my God, I have to have a song ready for tomorrow. And
Exactly.
it was like, I don't, and they're not like musically wonderful, but I'm a pretty good lyricist and I can crank it out if I get inspired.
Right.
So that's what I say that to people who want to start doing YouTube videos all the time, that like you need a deadline and you need some kind of external pressure to be good. If you're just making videos and you're like, well, I have to make a video, and so I'm like, oh, I'll sit here in front of my iSight camera and talk for a minute, or seven, that isn't as good as from the beginning. John and I had an audience that we felt like we needed to impress, and at the very beginning, that was each other. We haven't had a really close relationship our whole lives, and at that point, like, I wanted to impress him still. I still want to impress him, but I really wanted to impress him the way that a younger brother wants to impress an older brother.
So that's cool. This whole thing kind of brought you guys closer together than you had been before.
Yeah, a lot.
Oh,
John went away to boarding school when I was in middle school. So since then, we've never lived together. Whereas
Yeah.
now, I can't imagine not having him be a really big part of my life.
Cool. I didn't upset you there, did I?
No, I'm crying.
All right. Well, on that note, I got all Barbara Walters on you.